Hi guys, it's Stella and welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I'm filming a Q&A. It's gonna be a Q&A girl talk hybrid kind of thing. I'm also gonna be getting ready, so it's like a triple threat. Also have my chai latte that I made for the first time, and it's actually really buzzing. I asked you guys to give me some questions on my YouTube post and also on my Instagram. Tag my Instagram and my TikTok here because I just realized I haven't really been sharing my socials, which is really dumb. That's like literally step one, like duh. You guys have sent me like a bunch of questions and I wish I could answer all of them, but I kind of grouped them together, so I'll kind of be answering like all of your questions just in broader chunks. So I've got my list here and I just want to say thank you to everyone that added some questions in. I'm really excited to talk with the community. Without further ado, let's start today's Q&A girl talk hybrid thingy-majig, whatever you want to call it. It's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna start with some basics. My name's Stella. I live in Australia. I am 17 years old. My birthday is on the 28th of March 2007, so that means my birthday is coming up in literally, today's the 7th of March, it's coming up in literally 21 days. I graduated last year, so I am in my first year of uni studying psychology, doing a Bachelor of Psychological Science. It's an honor degree, psych as my major, and then I have two elective choices and I chose criminology and biology. First question is advice on friendship breakups. Let me tell you guys, I've had my fair share of friendship breakups. I feel like I've had one every single year. I feel like with every friendship breakup, you need to stop and reflect. Not just immediately blame the person that friendship broken up with. You also need to look from an outer perspective of things that you could work on yourself, because, you know, obviously you guys know the saying that it takes two to tangle. You don't want to be repeating the same mistakes over and over again, because then you'll never grow. Karma has a way of getting around. So I am a big believer of karma. Like, I believe people will get what they deserve, okay? If someone does you so dirty, that their punishment is to live with themselves and the fact that they will then be done dirty, because that is just what I've observed. You want to focus on yourself. You don't want to also give any hateful energy towards them, because karma is real. What you give out is what you get. You need to be extra careful of that, because you don't want something bad happening to you, because revenge is not worth it in the short run. You want to think about in the long run, okay? And I know it's really hard to be the better person, but sometimes you just have to, because the other person sure as hell isn't going to be the better person. Move on, grow, focus on yourself. And I know everyone says that. I say that because that's the way to go. People hate seeing people grow as people. People hate seeing people succeed. We're milking that. I literally pretend they never existed. Friendship breakups are completely normal. They happen all the time because people grow and change and life just pushes you in different directions. And if you were meant to be friends, you'll be friends again in the future. It was meant to be. But if you're not, think of them as a life lesson. It's just something you can learn from, something you can grow from. Be grateful that it happened, because then you wouldn't see any change in your life and you wouldn't be pushed in the direction that you were meant to go. It can be really hard in the moment and you miss all the stuff with them, but again, it's only temporary. The only thing that can heal these kind of things is time. As time goes on, you have no choice. You have to move on. So am I planning to do YouTube full time? How am I motivated to film? How to manage like school and YouTube and that kind of stuff? For me, YouTube, I started it because I just wanted to side quest something. I have like a lot of thoughts, okay? I just thought I'd channel some creative energy to commit to something. I feel like it's a good learning curve, because while I'm studying, I can also possibly pursue YouTube on the side. You know, just building a community. Don't really expect much from it right now. It's just fun to commit to something, be able to discipline myself and put out a video every Friday, be able to edit it, time management, all that stuff. So I really think it's a really good idea if you're ever considering making a YouTube channel, just to do it, because what you choose to channel your time to can determine how successful you are, what skills you want to hone, because we as people always grow. I'm planning to side quest YouTube full time because I'm also a student again. It's not really impacting my studies or anything, because I've managed to have good time management and space out video ideas and stuff, and I just think it's really fun, because as a human you just want to experience stuff. I also love this little community that I have here. So currently YouTube is going to be something constant in my life for a while. I think it's really fun to just make videos. It's a good digital diary. So how am I motivated to film? I'm motivated to film honestly just because I like filming. I'm motivated to film because I feel like if I fail this thing that I've told myself I'm going to commit to, then it's like, well, what else am I going to do? I think if you have a passion for something, then it shouldn't be hard to be motivated to do it. Sometimes it does kind of stump me, but then I think to myself, things have to be done, okay? And despite the complaining and everything along the way, it doesn't change the fact it still has to be done. Just do it. And honestly, starting is the hardest, but then when you do it in the moment, then you know this is right, this is where I'm meant to be, and this is what I'm supposed to do. How to manage school and YouTube. I think as humans, we have a lot of time. It's just that we're extremely prone to procrastination. Procrastination is the enemy of success. The only times I don't have time to study is when I procrastinate it for a long time. When I tell myself I'm gonna do my schoolwork, I will sit down and do my schoolwork. There's no fussing around. I'm not gonna sit on my phone. I'll minimize distractions. I'll leave my phone outside, use the Pomodoro timer, and I'll lock in for like 20 minutes at least. Again, things have to be done. The only obstacles in the way of being done is yourself. The question related to YouTube is, how do I feel so confident and natural in front of the camera? I didn't always feel like this, believe it or not, but the thing is, the most exciting thing is that when you find a topic you want to talk about, you literally can like run on sentences and everything. Like, it makes me excited when I have something to say and I know what I'm going to keep saying about it. And basically when you speak, you want to have like no filter, because you can edit, you can cut things out, you know, but when you have no filter and you brain vomit everything that's in your head, that's where the good stuff comes from. And you stop thinking about the fear of judgment or anything. You just say whatever comes to your head. When I talk and I feel all natural to the camera, it's also practice makes perfect, because I have been filming a couple YouTube videos actually for about many months. You basically just want to talk like you're talking to a person, but you're talking to a camera. But for me, I feel like I'm talking to a community. And also because I'm in my own environment, there's no judgment, no nothing, just get it out. I don't know, maybe you need to do like some silly little exercise before speaking to the camera or anything, or recording. Like, sometimes I drink coffee because I get too tired and my brain literally has zero thoughts. Then I drink coffee and immediately I'm energized, and somehow I can talk for days and days and days. What are my goals for 2025? I actually write my goals down every single New Year's Eve or whatever, the build up to New Year's Eve, and I write down basically everything I want from the new year, and I add on to it during the year when I need to. So my current goals for 2025 are to eat less processed foods, get my P's in driving, post 1 YouTube video a week. Again, this links to motivation. Like, I told myself I'm gonna post 1 YouTube video a week, and basically I'm striving to achieve my goals. That's my main goal in life. I want to achieve all the goals I set for myself. So that's what I set, and I'm gonna do it. Easy as that. Like, sometimes you talk the talk, but you gotta walk the walk. So drinking more water a day, to journal a little every day, budget 50% of my earnings for savings, get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, reduce social media use, sleep by 10 p.m. every night and wake 6 to 7 a.m, controlling emotional intelligence, getting 9 hours of sleep every night, trying at least 1 new recipe a week. So those are just my smaller goals that I've set for 2025. I think they're really attainable. Like, you don't want to do a goal that's like learn how to fly. Okay, like, you want it to be attainable so you still have motivation to achieve it. This is how I set my goals, guys. Okay, so the goal in writing just on top. Then underneath, I write some sub goals. For example, if I want to drink more water, my sub goals is to drink 4 liters a day. Okay? And then underneath, it's like, how am I going to put myself in a position where it's easy to achieve that? Well, I got a new cute water bottle that inspires me to drink water every day. Or I set an alarm on my phone to help me remember to drink water. I want to like visually see it on the page. What's my dream job? So my dream job is probably being a YouTuber. Okay, I know it sounds really dumb, but I love preaching, I love talking to a community, and I just love being in the spotlight sometimes. So I feel like that is my dream job, with no judgment, no anything. I would want to be a YouTuber. But secondly, the reason why I'm a student, why I'm studying, why I'm doing all this, I would also want to be a psychiatrist. That's why I study psychology. I think psychology is really interesting, and I also love helping people, so I want to make a change in someone's life, just as YouTube might make a change in someone else's life, which is also why I do these videos. If I could just be on a secluded island, then I would want to be a journalist, because I also love writing. I can experience the world, I can share my perspectives on things, so those are my dream jobs. Another question asked is how to glow up. If you need tips for glowing up, I am genuinely the girl to go to. Okay, I've had the biggest glow up, I believe, in like 3 years. I will definitely share my knowledge on this because I am very knowledgeable in this area. Eat healthy, exercise, and get enough sleep. Hydrate. basically just things, because I feel like everyone overlooks those things. They're hard to maintain, but really they're just like normal functions that your body needs, and it's kind of weird that we're overlooking and neglecting that kind of stuff. Obviously, eating bad will make you look bad. Eating healthy will make you look healthy. You know what also worked for me? Having a good exercise routine. Like, I go to the gym. I try to fit in at least 30 minutes of physical activity in every day. That has really helped with my sleep, and they all have a run-on effect with each other. It's just the hardest part is starting and maintaining that motivation. So someone also asked how to stay motivated in the gym, in my wellness journey, whatever, and my motivation is results. Seeing results keeps me motivated. It affirms the fact that everything I'm doing, like the small sacrifices in life that I'm making, are all worth it. The real question is, who doesn't want to feel good? You know what I mean? Who actually looks at themselves and goes like, I don't want to feel good? No, you want to feel good. Looking at yourself, being like, wow, like my hard work is paying off, makes you want to keep doing it. If you're complaining about something in your life and you don't change anything, nothing will change. You'll stay in that position. Like, before you do anything, you need to be uncomfortable to be able to see. If you're comfortable, nothing's gonna change. How to find your style slash aesthetic. My biggest tip for this, I was in 2021, I had no idea, zero idea of anything I liked. I was just following trends. Like, I couldn't even tell you what aesthetic I was. What really helped me was going on Pinterest, literally going through any photos, saving it all into this big folder called vision board. Okay, you literally just go through, save any pictures that pop out at you, like with no thoughts in your head. Just save photos that pop out to you, stand out to you, and look good. Then what you do is you go onto the board and all the pins that you've accumulated. You just scroll down, you kind of look at it. You don't look at any specific picture, you just look at the big picture of all of them together. That's your aesthetic. It's really telling, because once you figure out your aesthetic and things that you like, then that can run on to finding your style wise, aesthetic wise. So this is my vision board. And I'm not even looking at any individual ones. I'm literally just scrolling down and seeing the whole vibe of it. Who's my fave singer slash music artist? I have had a disgustingly weird obsession with Arctic Monkeys. I remember one time we were at the pool and I literally felt like an addict. I couldn't stand literally even 20 minutes without literally looking at Alex Turner or listening to an Arctic Monkey song. And I don't think I've ever met an Arctic Monkey song that I do not like. That was my favorite band. I think I had the weirdest infatuation obsession era with them. I also went to their concert. I wear the merch as pajamas. Crazy super fan here. Lana Del Rey, Deftones. Let me check my Spotify. I love Kesha for like hype music, kind of mainstream, can't lie. Doesn't make sense if I like the mainstream artists, but I like the less mainstream songs. Oh, I also like Radiohead. My favorite song currently is Let Down by Radiohead. I've just been listening to that on repeat, honestly. Those are just my current music artists. They rotate all the time because I'm the kind of person that hyperfixates on something and I listen to them all the damn time. So then it's like I get so sick of it and I just never want to listen to it again. Another question is, what perfume slash scents do I use? I use Sol de Janeiro in 68. I use the body mist just for like day-to-day stuff, and then for perfumes, if I'm feeling extra frisky, I use REM by Ariana Grande. The question is, what is my hair routine? Okay, I know you guys have heard me complain about my hair a lot, but honestly, I don't really have a routine. I feel like matching shampoo and conditioner from the same brand. Obviously, they're formulated to work well with each other, so I use those. And then I always apply hair oils after washing my hair the day after to tame down frizziness and also avoid any breakage. I also don't brush it too much because I feel like brushing makes the grease form faster. I don't know, no one quote me on that. Also for my haircuts, I get basically a lot of layers, face framing curtain bangs, and just like a deeper cascade down from the front layers. So that's basically my haircut routine, and I make it voluptuous just always by doing this. I don't know if you guys have noticed throughout the video, but obviously layers add lots of volume, so that's it for hair. Okay, tips on confidence. I feel like I've only just nailed this idea of confidence last year, because honestly, I used to have really bad social anxiety, and now that I think about it, I'm like, why? It's my life. And if I'm gonna act like a side character in my life where I'm supposed to be the main character, that just feels embarrassing. Being scared of what people are gonna think either way. They're gonna judge either way, and you really think that you can stop someone from judging? No, you can't. So So you might as well do it either way, because the only loss if you don't do something, or if you're not confident and you miss out on opportunity on something, then that's on you. All people can do is they can judge. If you're ever nervous about a situation or you need to be confident but you can't seem to muster up the confidence, you think to yourself, what's the worst they're gonna do? They're gonna like laugh. Like, you know, people judge either way, because innately we can't control other people, we can only control ourselves. Judgment's gonna happen either way, so might as well favor it towards your way. I feel like I've been yapping this entire time and just really not done my makeup. How to make new friends. Basically, I feel like my biggest hack for making friends, which is kind of like you're cheating the system and you're kind of just like hacking. Okay, so this is like a cheat code for the system on how to make friends, okay? You literally go up to someone and you immediately compliment them, because who doesn't love a good compliment? Or you just ask them something related to common ground that you guys both share. For example, is this my biology class? Just stuff like that. And the hardest part is just wedging your foot through that door and taking the opportunity. From my star sign, I'm an Aries. My big three, I actually had an astrology phase. Actually, I'm kind of still in my astrology phase. My sun is in Aries. My moon is in Leo. My rising is in Gemini. Where do I edit my videos? I edit my videos on CapCut. One of my best study tips, taking notes, and instead of remembering content, understand the content. And it helps you in the long run because you can piece together different ideas, you can link it together. And that, my friends, is the end of today's Q&A girl talk video. I feel like I yapped for literally forever. Thank you for everyone that put the questions in. If I didn't answer your questions, you can comment it down below and I will answer it manually. Or any new questions, you guys can ask below and I will also answer that. Thank you guys so much for watching this YouTube video. I love and appreciate every single one of you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in next week's video. Bye, pookies.